Welcome to Mamaroneck High School, the home of the Tigers. Tonight's feature is a Section 1 boys basketball matchup in the first round of the inaugural Keith D. Yizar Memorial Basketball Tournament with the Red Raiders of Alexander Hamilton and your home team, Mamaroneck Tigers. Last December, the boys basketball program, the town of Mamaroneck, and Section 1 athletics lost a dear friend, supporter, and legend in Mr. Keith D. Yizar. A loving husband, father, coach, mentor, and one of the most loyal people you could ever meet. He was not just a father figure, but a rock to many he came in contact with. He worked in the Mamaroneck School District for 30 years. Children always came first when it came to Mr. Yizar. He would do whatever he could to make sure every kid got what they needed to be successful. Brother Yizar is missed, but his legacy will live on forever, as last year, immediately after his death, head coach Tyrone Carver and athletic director Barry Suman agreed to name this tournament after him in his honor. And now, everyone, please join us in a moment of silence in memory of our dear friend and loved one, the legend, Mr. Keith D. Yizar, gone but never forgotten. Thank you. At this time, we would like you all to stay standing for the playing of our national anthem. And now, introducing both starting lineups. We'll start with the Red Raiders of Alexander Hamilton. Starting at forward, senior, number 33, Yizar White, wearing number 22. Senior at guard forward, number 20, Jamie Francis. At guard, senior, number 10, Jaden Fielder. At guard, senior, number 3, Chris Ward. And at guard forward, senior, number 21, Jalen Savage. The head coach is Keith Wright, coaching in his place, Kurt London, and the assistant, Jaleel Barr. Now, starting for our own Mamaroneck Tigers. At guard, junior, number 24, Nate Bard. At guard, junior, number 3, Isaac Friedman. At guard, senior, number 1, tri-captain Spencer Wood. At forward, junior, number 33, tri-captain Ethan Glassman. And at guard, junior, number 2, tri-captain Aiden Roy. The assistant coaches are David Friedman, Robert Cruz, Josh Kirsch, Trevor Dimmy, and Matt Alonji. And the head coach is Tyrone Carver Jr.
Welcome into another telecast of LMC Varsity Sports. Alongside Ian Sachs, I'm Charlie McGraw, as we have game 2 after a great first game where Ardsley won in the first annual Keith Yizar Memorial Tournament. Mamaroneck and Hamilton. Hamilton, a smaller school, but a scrappy team. Ian, it should be a good one. It'll be tough to match the first game, but it should be a good game.
Absolutely, looking forward to this one, Charlie. With Hamilton coming into the gym here, visiting the Tigers, and you mentioned that first game of the day, Rye versus Ardsley. Ardsley coming out with the 4-point victory, 58-54.
And the winner will play Ardsley tomorrow at 6 p.m. And if it's Mamaroneck, we'll have it live. And then the consolation, as that 3 is good, early by Spencer Webb. Consolation will be at 2 o'clock, Rye versus the loser of this game. Huge start from Mamaroneck. Nice shot by Webb, nothing but net.
Senior starting this game out on fire, nice and hot early.
Good crowd, good student section right behind them as they opened up all the bleachers because of the tournament. So the students are right behind the bench. Usually they don't open those bleachers up sometimes. And looking in the corner, that's Webb again. He thought about it, but they double teamed him and he pulls it back and gives it to Friedman. And now they'll reset the offense with Aiden Roy. You got Roy, Friedman, Webb, Bard, and Glassman. And in and out on the layup, and Hamilton will push. Foul on the floor. Foul on Webb, his first. He had
Non-shooting foul
3
by number 1, Spencer Webb.
It was on the floor though. Minute 5 gone by.
Hamilton
Tigers scored the first
under
3,
the
20 seconds in on their first possession after losing the tip, and it's 3-0. Here in game 2 of the boys tournament. Mamaroneck girls are in the final tomorrow at 4 p.m., which we'll have live on LMC Varsity Sports against 6-0 Portchester. And a good move and a fake, but it hits the back iron for Savage. That was Jalen Savage. And the Tigers did what they need to do is they got the rebound. Keep Hamilton off the glass. Mamaroneck has a clear height advantage.
Look for the Tigers to work it inside throughout the game today. We saw it on that possession, trying to feed the post.
Both teams exchange misses, and now Hamilton gets it back. And they offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
Favorable call. Wasn't 100% sure if it was set, but Fiddler, the offensive foul. I believe Fiddler's one of their better players.
Great call by the official there. Defender set his feet. Was outside the imaginary restrictive area. And the Tigers will take it here, looking for their second basket of the afternoon.
I think it was Roy, number 2, who set his feet. Reset, they slow it down, says Coach Carver Jr. They go inside like Ian said and count the basket for Ethan Glassman.
Foul on number 20, Jamie Francis.
Well, Charlie, as we said it on the last possession, look for the Tigers to pound it inside. We saw it on the previous possession. Working inside for Glassman this time. He gets it up off the glass and in for the 3-point play.
And the free throw, no good, in and out, just a tad strong, but they get the rebound. So Tigers get their offensive rebound and a wild shot, and they said it goes off of Hamilton.
Out of bounds, possession to Mamaroneck.
As assistant coach Kurt London is coaching in place of head coach Keith Wright, who is not at the game. And they get it to Roy in the corner, and he resets the offense.
Plenty of time after that offensive rebound. Still 20 seconds on the shot clock.
It was weird because it didn't touch the rim, but there was no repossession. Don't know why it reset, but that 3 is good, doesn't matter. It's 8-0. last night started off 15-0 against East Ramapo. And now the boys lead 5 there. And in and out, can't get the break is Chris Ward. And the Tigers will push it, looking to get up double digits. Oh, cupcake layup missed by Friedman. He just didn't extend his elbow to put it in. And looking to draw the foul, and he almost got hurt. Oh, wow, he got banged up. Was Webb.
Possession.
And the refs didn't give it to him, and Coach Carver doesn't know why that wasn't offensive. He took a shot. Look, he's shaking up. Yeah, he has to come out. He's asking to come out, and they can't get the timeout. So he's like, all right, we'll stay in. But it looked like something in his eye from hitting the ground. But a huge possession here for Hamilton, because you don't want to give the ball right back and then possibly go down 10-0. And the lefty shot is off the rim, and missing it was White. And it's 8-0 Tigers, 4.5 left as they're pitching a shutout here.
Though that shot didn't fall, that's exactly where Hamilton needs to get inside when matching up against this Mamaroneck zone. Get it to the free throw line, it'll open things up.
Well, it was just inside the free throw line, but they couldn't there, and that partially, no, it said it wasn't blocked. It was all air. It goes back to Hamilton. But yeah, Hamilton needs a couple of stops here and a couple of baskets to get back in.
We'll see if the Red Raiders can pick up some momentum here after getting that stop that they needed on the defensive end.
20 seconds on the shot clock. Hamilton looks to go inside, like Ian said. A nice pop. Ooh, they're not getting the friendly rolls as it goes off the back iron, and no good on a good shot by Savage. And we'll get our first sub of the game as Francis Conway getting set to check in for the Tigers, another big man with 3:30 left. And here's where Hamilton can cash in on their first on the turnover, and they get the layup. Nice pass on the steal and the break, and they'll call timeout as Filter gets the 2 off the nice pass by Savage on the timeout, and that's how they got us. They're going is off the transition on the steal, and we'll see what they can do. 3:24 left, 8-2 Tigers. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Larchmont Mamaroneck, this is your media center. Live mobile production van. In-studio recording. Podcasting. Social media. In your schools. Watching your government. With your neighbors. LMC Media. Building community through media.
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside Ian Sachs. I'm Charlie McGraw. And Ian, that's how Hamilton has to try to get some points off turnovers, easy layups. They have to get as easy shots as they can.
Yeah, whenever Mamaroneck has been able to set its defense in the half court, Hamilton has struggled offensively.
They had him shut out for the first 4 minutes and 40 seconds before that Hamilton layup, and then Hamilton fill-in head coach Kurt London, the assistant filling in for Coach Keith Wright tonight, called timeout. And that 3 is good. Good pass from Roy to Webb, and if Webb's on, it'll be lights out for Hamilton.
Such a smooth stroke from Webb, and the quick release, a dangerous combination.
And it's 11-2 with 2:50 to go here in the first quarter. Tigers this is their biggest lead of the game, and a good answer by Hamilton. Jalen Savage makes it 11-4.
It's a great shot selection by Savage. Mid-range, a lost art these days, but he's making use of it.
Whoa, what was that?
Out of bounds.
That was weird.
That's what's called a missed foul, Charlie. We could hear that one from up here in the top of the bleachers, the slap, but neither referee in position to really see the contact.
At least they didn't call the travel, which it looked like, and he's on fire! 3 threes for Spencer Webb. And I think that was the big guy who passed it to him, Conway, but everyone had a different assist man. And that's the biggest lead, first double-digit lead, 14-4. And good pass, and misses the layup. Missed layup there by Friedman. It's the second one. But he steals it right back, and he'll get another chance at a layup. Third time is the charm. No, 3 layups missed by Friedman early. But good rebound there by Roy, and the Tigers do a great job on the offensive glass. And that one he makes, first points for Friedman.
Multiple second chance opportunities for Mamaroneck throughout this first quarter, capitalizing on that one.
Savage with the shimmy, and he's able to make a nice move, and he gets to look for Hamilton to maybe get him the ball more, as he's got 4 points, but that was a nice move on the baseline. And it's 16-6, as Hamilton would like to cut it to single digits at the end of the quarter here with 1:10 left. But Mamaroneck has the ball. So on the other wing is Webb, and now he comes over. And now he'll pop. And they get him the ball, but 8 seconds on the shot clock. Student section lets them know. 4 seconds, got a fire, long 3. Off of the front iron, no good. Another rebound, and it's good. Offensive glass is killing Hamilton. About at least 6 or 8 points for them. And Conway has his first bucket. And they steal it here. Quick 2 for 1 if they hurry, but it looks like they won't be able to get it. They really had to hurry. And that one's rejected. Looked like that could have been a foul. But Hamilton gets it, and they can hold for 1 down 18-6. And they will. So Chris Ward has it with 14 seconds. Defense for the Tigers is stifling, only 6 points so far. And that one's good by Savage, and he'll finish the first quarter with 6 points, and it makes it 18-8. So a good first quarter for the Tigers, as Hamilton was able to get a couple baskets late to make it 18-8. And we'll be right back with the second quarter in 1 minute here on LMC Varsity Sports.
LMC Media's YouTube channel is where you can connect to your community. You can easily find your favorite videos in a playlist or keyword search. Videos are added daily relating to your community, weekly updates, talk shows.
Welcome to another community conversation. I'm Michael Witch for LMC Media.
How-tos, and municipal meetings. Stay connected through video. Check it out and subscribe.
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside Ian Sachs, I'm Troy McGraw, and Ian, we'll see the exact same 5 for the Tigers that ended the first quarter on the floor.
It's been working well for them. That's the 5 that got them up to their double-digit lead, and why not stick with it?
Good shot by Chris Ward. He has his first 2 points. Nice stroke by him, and it's 18-10 Tigers. Tigers will bring it up. Webb has half the points, 9 on 3 threes. And there he is popping and getting the ball, but Ward is on him with good defense, and they get it down low to the big guy. And it goes off, or thought it was off Hamilton, but they get it to Mamaroneck.
Possession to Hamilton. Substitution, number 23, Nasir Herring. Replacing
Mamaroneck's
James
offense
Francis.
can hurt you in so many different ways. We've seen them try to go inside multiple times, looking to feed Glassman and Conway, and then also they have the deadly three-point shooting from Webb. Already 3 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Oh, Ward in and out, but there's Savage, and it's rejected by the big guy Conway. And we have a foul on Hamilton.
Foul number 23, Nasir
Herring, who just came in, and that's their third.
His first, team third.
Mamaroneck just with one foul.
Mamaroneck possession.
Conway did such a good job on that rejection right there on the block on the second chance. Not going for the pump fake, not leaving his feet, staying straight up.
They get it inside again, and now they get it out. And the three was off. Back of the iron, and Ward, nice ups for the guard, and he gets the rebound, and he'll push it.
Really smart ball reversal from Conway off the block. Glassman just couldn't knock it down.
Savage, who has 6 points, make it, just missed that one. With good effort, and he nearly gets the rebound, and they're fighting for it. And they changed possession. They got a new shot clock, but they lost it right away.
Nice poke by Friedman to force the turnover.
Roy comes away with it, and Friedman misses another layup. Three is good. Right in front of the Tiger bench, a deep three by Hamilton's Savage. And Savage has leads as tied for the game-high lead in the second quarter with Webb with 9. Good weight there. Conway, well, if he went right away, he kind of would have got it easier, but he got the man on him, and then he took him and got the layup, and he has 4 points.
Great pass to find Conway down low. He had space to operate on the block.
Lefty three, they can't get the roll. It goes off of Hamilton.
Substitution.
Get a couple
for
subs
Mamaroneck.
from Mamaroneck.
Number 5, Peter Radovich. And number 24, Luke Ford. Replaced Isaac Friedman and Ethan Glassman.
Don't know how long Coach Wright's been out, but it's got to be hard for Coach London in the fill-in role, because what a big difference being an assistant to a head coach is.
Absolutely. They're in practice every day. They can preach the same stuff, but it's still a different voice when you're a player out there on the court, when you're used to having your head coach barking out plays and calling orders from the sideline. It's a little bit of a different philosophy as well, perhaps rotations as well, and substituting a bit different as well.
Yeah, a lot of instincts, when to pull a guy, when to put him in, what foul trouble is. Just a lot of things in game that helps when for former players, because they know what to do. But that one is good by White, and Hamilton has cut the lead to 5, closest they've been since the beginning. But they were down 8-0. Ooh, taking a hit there was a Peter
Shooting foul.
Radovich. Welcome to the game, Peter Radovich. His first minute in, and he gets smacked
Number 5,
really
Peter
hard.
Radovich at the line, shooting 2.
By White, his first, team's 4th. Tigers still with just 1 foul, pretty impressive through 12 minutes. And Radovich misses it. Tigers now 0-2 from the free throw line. That's our only 2 free throws of the game too. This will be our 3rd here. Through 12 minutes, that's pretty light. And that one is good. First free throw made of the game. But if it's gonna be close, Tigers have to make their free throws. 2-possession game, 21-15. And And he'll pull up, isolation, and Ward feeling it. He's got 5 points, and it's 21-18. He kind of brushed off the play and just did his own thing, and he drilled the 3, came up on the right side and hit it on the left, and I've been impressed with Ward.
And how about this run by Hamilton here in the second quarter? It was a 10-point game at the beginning of the period, and now down to 1 possession. Tigers just have 3 points this quarter.
Yeah, and they missed another shot. It's a 10-3 run in the second quarter for the second quarter lead. But the man, Spencer Webb, has 4 threes. This is the first one from that side of the court. And the Tigers go ahead 24-18, and Ward can't find it. His teammate got there. Could have been a carry, but they don't call it on Harper. And Harper has it. Tigers only have 6 points in the quarter. This one, ooh, bad bounce. And on the floor, picked up by Webb. And the Tigers think about it. He wanted it, did David Langone, who just checked in.
Out of bounds, possession to Hamilton.
Off of Mamaroneck, as the student section doesn't like that call.
Substitution. Number 10, Jaden.
Yeah, this game could have went 2 ways entering this quarter. Mamaroneck could have pulled away and built up a huge lead. Or Hamilton could have came back, and they've come back. They were down 18-8 at the end. They were basically dominated most of the quarter. The closest it was, besides when it was like early, was basically like 6 or 7. Now they've cut it to 6, and it's 2 possessions. And Ward taking over point guard duties. They say he was out of bounds. Tough call. After he made the 3, he's kind of forced a couple of things there since then, but he's kind of take the team on his back, and it hasn't worked out since he hit that 3.
Well, he's given a new look to this Red Raiders offense, running the point, and sometimes that's all it takes to just switch up rotations. Who's the primary ball handler, and off you go.
You got to get the ball back to Savage. He has 9 points, and he's defending here. We haven't seen him touch the ball as much on offense. There's 2 minutes to go in this first half. And that's good by Glassman. He's got 4.
What a move by Glassman to wrap around, get to his spot on the block, and put it up and in.
Big final 140 for both teams. Ward, shot doesn't fall. And the Tigers with a rebound, and they can go back up double digits with a basket here. And they go back inside, and the big fella is going up barely. But he'll get to the line for 2. Should be on Francis, his second.
Foul on number 20, Jamie Francis. His second, team's 5th.
Last man missed the free throw in the first quarter. He's got 2 here to make it a 10-point game. Last man, a junior co-captain, tri-captain. Rattles it home.
First free throw is good.
He's got 5 points.
A minute 24 remaining. Mamaroneck leads 27-18.
This is the second. Nearly got the rebound, but he threw it away. Was Webb.
Out of bounds.
Webb's shown good hustle. Has 12 points and one of their best players, but he's shown good hustle out there.
Absolutely, and it's all about hustle that gets you playing time in the coach's eyes. You show you're going to put in the effort, you'll be rewarded by getting out on the court.
Is off, but he got his own rebound. Did Fielder. Backcourt violation. Hamilton threw it back. The Tigers will have it. 52.9. They're up 9.
53.9 remaining in the first half. Substitution. Isaac Friedman replaces Peter Radovich.
Tigers 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Hamilton hasn't been there yet. Mamaroneck with just 1 foul in the game. And nice move by the big fella. Count the basket for Ethan Glassman, his second and 1 chance. He had one in the first quarter. He missed the free throw, but this one here, and that was a nice move on the floor and just powers it in. And he puts up the
second.
and Fielder gets his second foul.
At the line shooting 1.
And it's 29-18. Makes it 30-18.
Substitution.
Glassman did a great job finishing through the contact there. Saw the defender going up, leaving his feet, knew how to readjust his shot to get it up off the glass and in, and rewarded with the old-fashioned three-point plays up to 8 for the night.
35 seconds, 25 on the shot. Good timeout called by Coach filling Coach Kurt London. And we'll be right back. The full timeout.
And
so we'll be right back in 60 seconds here on LMC Varsity Sports. 30-18, Mamaroneck up with 35 seconds to go in the first half.
Need technical support for your next meeting or presentation? LMC Media offers full-service meeting management virtually, in real life, or a hybrid of both. Our staff can run your meeting or webinar, set up for in-person audiences to interact, or provide a professional space for you to stream. Contact us for more information at info@lmcmedia.org.
Did you know you can watch LMC Media on your Roku in full high definition? Go to streaming channels and search for ScreenWeave. Install the Cablecast ScreenWeave channel. Look for the green icon. Open the channel, scroll to LMC Media, and press OK. Your device will remember your selection in the future. From within the app, you can watch all 3 of LMC's channels live. Or check out municipal and school board meetings, varsity sports, and more on demand.
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside Ian Sachs. I'm Charlie McGraw, 33.3 left. Hamilton with a good timeout there by Coach Kurt London. And that's a foul, second of the half. Definite double team to.
Non-shooting foul committed by number 24, Nate Bard.
Nate Bard with the foul, his first, team's second. And
30.7 remaining in half. Shot clock
Hamilton wants, the shot clock is off. They can hold for the last shot, and they should. This way you keep them off the scoreboard. A blocking foul on Nate Bard. 2 fouls in 5 seconds for Bard. The Tigers have 3 fouls in the half. Crazy stat right there.
Sometimes that comes in bunches, and Tigers playing aggressive defense here, and that's one of the benefits of not fouling throughout the half, that you can be aggressive here in the final few seconds, try to come up with a steal and look to extend this lead. I like the play call from Carver.
Me too. That one is on the floor, and it's a jump ball.
Possession arrow to Mamaroneck.
But he wanted to rest his star Webb for the rest of the half, and he can't because of the 2 fouls to Bard. He wanted to take him out. So, and Webb hustling again, Webb, and Coach Carver will call timeout. 15.1 seconds, Tigers up 12. We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports.
30-second timeout.
back here on LMC Varsity Sports as final 15.1 seconds to go. Tigers up 30-18, and a 15-point lead or 14-point lead would be even that more comfortable than this current 12-1 if they can get a shot off here, and they will. And in and out, and it won't go home on the layup by Roy. So Spencer Webb leads the Tigers with 12 points, and Savage has 9, and Hamilton has 18 points, which is what Mamaroneck had in the first quarter, as the Tigers lead 30-18. We'll be right back in 10 minutes. We'll be right back in 10 minutes here on LMC Varsity Sports. Great call out by PA announcer Stephen Esses to wear your mask indoors for the games, as we all are. We'll be right back in 9 minutes, 40 seconds here on LMC Varsity Sports.
Thank you for watching LMC Varsity Sports. We hope to continue this service of streaming our school's varsity sports matches, but we can only do this with your support. Visit lmcmedia.org/donate and make your contribution today and keep this program going.
Large Mamba Mamaroneck, this is your media center. Live mobile production van. In-studio recording. Podcasting. Social media. In your schools. Watching your government. With your neighbors. LMC Media, building community through media.
LMC Media helped me in my media journey from the very beginning.
And I was a video production intern with Larchmont Mamaroneck Community Television.
I started volunteering at LMC 10 years ago when I was just 10 years old.
I started out announcing games for the varsity sports part of LMC TV.
I started volunteering with LMC TV around middle school.
I needed a place to start so I could learn and grow not only in front of the camera but also behind the scenes.
I gained incredibly valuable hands-on experience in live video production.
But working here cemented my love for film and television production, and now it's something that I want to do for the rest of my life.
It gave me those reps, those opportunities to get some games under my belt.
There was something about working with my hands, being part of a team, and getting to meet so many different people over the course of a night that really inspired me to pursue a career in media production.
It mattered to me because I felt like I was contributing to a talented local station while also learning as much as I could about the community that I was serving.
By working on shows like The Local Live and the annual election night coverage from a young age, I was learning about and got to be involved in news going on in the community.
With the knowledge and confidence that they gave me, I now feel that I am well equipped to go out into the world and pursue a career in video journalism.
I wouldn't be where I am today without LMC TV.
As an employee of WNET New York Public Media,
I'm now a graduate student at New York University's News and Documentary Journalism program.
And it's helped lead to my career of announcing games for ESPN+.
LMC and the people here changed my life.
And I don't even know where I would be with my career or my ambitions or my passions if I had not experienced that internship.
And that's why I can't imagine my life without LMC, because they truly have built a community.
The skills I learned at LMC, I forever take with me on all my media assignments. So thank you, LMC.
So I'm very, very thankful.
Do you need space for a meeting, conference, or presentation?
LMC Media has what you need.
Our 768 square foot studio space is ideal for many types of productions, readings, recitals, rehearsals, and workshops. The space has video recording capability, as well as daylight temperature lighting, green screen, and stage. 2 additional rooms at 208 and 156 square feet can be used for any of your needs. Auditions, meetings, classes, workshops, one-on-one instructions, and more. Both rooms feature video monitors with Chromecasting capability, making presentations a breeze.
To reserve one or more of our spaces, contact us at reserve@lmcmedia.org.
My name is Sean. I'm a regular volunteer here.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm a volunteer. Today is my very first day. I've only been here about an hour.
LMC just provides a lot of opportunities for volunteers.
This was the first opportunity I've ever had to be like in a professional news setting.
I've learned on camera, I learned post-production, I've learned everything that I could possibly learn about the world of TV and production in general.
Everybody is extremely outgoing and very helpful. I think everyone seems to have a good time when they're making the show or behind the scenes, so it's a very friendly, like, positive environment.
Every time I would come in, it would just be a whole new experience. And just all the people were just so nice and inviting.
Everybody who works at LMC, they're just great to be around. It's a great laugh. It's, it kind of feels like a family.
The LMC Media Production Van is a fully equipped mobile production unit. This custom-built van has cutting-edge professional video and telecommunications technology, high-definition cameras, and accommodates a full production crew. Interviews and events can be easily live-streamed from remote locations to the LMC cable channels and social media. This mobile unit allows for broadcasting from anywhere in our tri-municipal community and beyond. Sporting events, graduations, concerts, festivals, parades, and more. The LMC Media Production Van is ready to go whenever you need it.
Do you have a great idea for a YouTube video or a short film, but don't know how to make it happen?
LMC Media has what you need.
Our equipment cage is stocked with professional quality cameras, tripods, lighting, sound, cabling, and more. Our 768 square foot studio features a full lighting grid, wraparound green screen, teleprompter, TriCaster, and high-definition cameras.
To reserve equipment, contact us at reserve@lmcmedia.org.
LMC Media's YouTube channel is where you can connect to your community. You can easily find your favorite videos in a playlist or keyword search. Videos are added daily relating to your community, weekly updates, talk shows,
Welcome to another community conversation. I'm Michael Witch for LMC Media.
how-tos, and municipal meetings. Stay connected through video. Check it out and subscribe.
Did you know you can watch LMC Media on your Roku in full high definition? Go to streaming channels and search for ScreenWeave. Install the Cablecast ScreenWeave channel. Look for the green icon. Open the channel scroll to LMC Media and press OK. Your device will remember your selection in the future. From within the app, you can watch all 3 of LMC's channels live. Or check out municipal and school board meetings, varsity sports, and more on demand.
Need technical support for your next meeting or presentation? LMC Media offers full-service meeting management virtually, in real life, or a hybrid of both. Our staff can run your meeting or webinar, set up for in-person audiences to interact, or provide a professional space for you to stream. Contact us for more information at info@lmcmedia.org.
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside Ian Sachs. We're live at Palmer Gym. Second game of the doubleheader of the first annual Keith Yizar tournament. And the winner will play Ardsley tomorrow, who won 58-54 over Rye in game 1. And that one is good, exactly what they needed. They got the ball to their man, Jalen Savage, and he now leads all score. Actually, he's one shot Webb, but he has 11 points. And he needs to take more shots. And wide open, and the first 2 for Spencer Webb. He had 4 threes and now a 2 for 14 points. Lead all scorers.
Webb knocked down the first in the Mamaroneck basket back in the first quarter. Similar start to the third here.
What a move by Webb! A scoop other way, and that's a Play of the Week nominee. He was going towards the right layup, and he had his momentum change, switched hands, and then he made the lefty layup. Unbelievable. Tigers lead 34-20, and a huge answer by Savage. He's taking his Red Raiders on his back, and it's 34-23. That just keeping them in the game is Savage, as he's got 14 now to tie.
Charlie, it's going to be a fun second half.
It was the Savage and Webb show. It almost was again, but Webb just misses that 3. And here comes the Red Raiders, and it goes off of the Tigers. And Coach Carver can't believe it.
Out of bounds. Possession.
Savage now has 14 to tie Webb, and they're the only ones with points in the second half. Savage has 5. Webb has 2.
We are going to see both of these 2-star seniors get their shots tonight. It is going to be on the backs of one of them that their team is going to propel into the championship and a date with Ardsley tomorrow.
Here's Savage. He thought about it, but too far away, and they push it inside. They only have 4 guys with points. Savage with 14. He got the ball here. And he beats the shot clock 3 seconds to go. They tried to fool him by a second, but it didn't matter. And now he leads all scorers with tied with 16.
Fantastic move and teardrop from Savage to get into the lane. Shot clock winding down.
And the Tigers go inside. Nice pass from Red. Ethan Glassman, and he has 8. No, he's got 10, excuse me.
And it was all set up from Webb being a facilitator on the outside. He draws the defense, and that opened up the inside.
Nice move by Chris Ward. He went for the bucket, and he got it off the glass, and it's 36-27, and a fast start to both offenses here. Savage has 7 points more. They have 9 points. Hamilton, and there's a foul on the floor. Tigers have 6. Shooting foul, good move there.
Foul on 20, Jamie Francis.
Jamie Francis has 3 fouls. There's no points.
Ethan Glassman.
But as I was saying before,
2.
Hamilton only has 4 guys in the scoring column. Ward has 7, Savage has 16, White and Fielder both have 2 each.
First free throw is good. Substitution.
First free throw good.
22.
By Glassman, he has 11.
Replaces number 10, Jaden Fielder.
He's got 12.
Second free throw is good.
And 4-6 in the free throw line for the big man. Coach Carver wants a timeout with 2 minutes, 54 seconds gone by in this third quarter.
30-second timeout.
We'll be right back. 30-second timeout, Tigers. They lead by 11 here on LMC Media. Back here with Ian Sachs, I'm Charlie McGraw. Tigers lead 38-27 with 5:05 left in this third quarter. Very important 5:05 for Hamilton. They want to get back in this. They got to cut it to maybe 6 heading to the fourth, Ian.
Yeah, it's all about getting good shots up and getting stops on defense.
Savage passes. He's their leading scorer and basically one of the only ones scoring, and he passes to Harper, who hasn't taken a shot all game, and he misses the 3, and that's a break for the Tigers, and they'll bring it up. They had ISO. Savage just should have went to the basket himself, it looked like. And Savage even knocking it out, but he's carrying Hamilton tonight.
Charlie, it has been a fun start to this third quarter. We've already seen a flurry of offense on both sides. Hamilton 9 points and
Hamilton, number 23,
Mamaroneck 8 points. So
number 20,
we are
Yeah,
sit tight for a fun second half.
Yeah, through the first 3 minutes, we're through we've got 4:20 left, but they had 9 points that Hamilton. They scored 8 points in the first quarter.
Exactly.
The entire first quarter. So in the first 3 minutes of this quarter, in the entire 8-minute first quarter, they had more points here in this quarter. Wow, that was a hard foul. And 2 free throws. But he does a good job, this Glassman, to get to the rim, and he 4 of 6 from the free throw line now. But he will have 2 more. And looking to add to his total, he's got 12 points. And that one is good.
First free throw is good.
13 points now for Glassman. He's getting close to 16 lead of Webb and Savage.
We've seen Glassman catch it on the block and make a nice move. That time he caught it in the high post, blew by the defender in White and was able to get to the rack to draw the foul. And he can move pretty quickly, has some great moves for a big man.
Wow, got away with a foul there, did Webb, but they call a foul there on the back end, Glassman. But Glassman has been to the line. He's 6 for 8 from the free throw line. Peter Radovic is the only other player in the game with free throws. He's 1 of 2. No one on Hamilton has taken a free throw. Glassman has taken 8. Radovic's taking 2 for the Tigers. He's taken 8 of the 10 free throws because he's going to the glass and he's getting fouled. He's trying to draw a foul again and couldn't there, and he's not getting the calls as board. They're letting them play for the most part. Tigers only have 4 fouls in the game, 1 in this half.
But Charlie, to your point about the free throw differential, that all stems from Mamaroneck's size advantage. They can pound the rock inside, and the best thing that Hamilton can do at that point is foul.
Yeah, and Hamilton hasn't really, as that's a 3 from the big man, he misses. Hamilton really hasn't gone to the glass for many layups and tried to draw fouls. Like right there, pull up for the shot, in and out. And instead of going for the layup, they haven't really tried to get fouled as much as they go outside more, and that's 2 for Roy. He has 5. Tigers increase the lead to 15, which has been their largest lead of the game. Here with 3:08 to go in the third, and it's pull-away time for the Tigers. Hamilton gets it back. Good play to save it by Francis, playing with the 3
Possession
fouls.
stays with Hamilton. Substitution, Chris Ward replaces Nasir Harry. Mamaroneck substitution, Francis Conway replaces Nate Bard.
Bard comes out. Ward gets the ball. That one's good for Savage again. Make it 13. He's got 19. That was Savage, definitely. Tigers have it. It was their largest lead for the Tigers, 15. And Ward has it. He thought about the 3. Offensive foul on Ward.
Offensive foul.
His first. Team's third.
His first, team's third.
Sensational job by Roy to step in and take that charge on the baseline drive from Ward.
He's done that 3 times now. That doesn't show up in the stat sheet, but that doesn't go unnoticed. Playing a little keep away here. Up 13, 2 minutes to go. They get the shot in the corner. Oh, way long. Not the Spencer Webb 3 that we saw earlier in the. And that 3 is good. By Isaac Friedman. He's got 5. Tigers have their biggest lead, 16, 45-29, with 1:38 to go. That one is off. Rebound and put in
2 points
by
Jamie
Francis. Timeout
Hamilton.
Coach Kurt London.
1:31
and 1:31 left in the third. 45-31 Tigers. We'll be right back in 60 seconds. Full timeout here on LMC Varsity Sports.
Do you have a great idea for a YouTube video or a short film, but don't know how to make it happen?
LMC Media has what you need.
Our equipment cage is stocked with professional quality cameras, tripods, lighting, sound, cabling, and more. Our 768 square foot studio features a full lighting grid, wraparound green screen, teleprompter, TriCaster, and high definition cameras.
To reserve equipment, contact us at reserve@lmcmedia.org.
Thank you for watching LMC Varsity Sports. We hope to continue this service of streaming our school's varsity sports matches, but we can only do this with your support. Visit lmcmedia.org/donate and make your contribution today and keep this program going.
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside Ian Sachs and Troy McGraw. Timeout after the basket made by Hamilton, and Mamaroneck has it, and they get Roy with a pretty layup, and he has 7 points. and the Tigers lead by 16, their highest, biggest lead of the game once again. Good defense coming out of nowhere by Friedman, and it goes out off of him, but he kind of just pounced on Felder before he could get even a shot, think about taking the shot. He looked like he was going to, and then out of nowhere comes Friedman. So Cosmo Hardinson will replace Webb. He came in for about a minute to go in the second quarter, Hardinson, and now he comes in here. Isn't that's the name of Rob's favorite deli, Cosmo's. Yep. On Mamaroneck Avenue. Oh, they knew that even though they said it. Oh, what a three at the buzzer by Francis. He just shot putted that and it went in. And it makes it 13, 47-34, and he's fired up. Tigers 30 seconds on the shot clock, 33 on the game. Wide open shot, in and out. We're used to Glassman going to the basket, but instead he had it at the elbow. And that one is on the floor.
Foul on the floor, non-shooting foul.
By Roy, his first,
Roy.
team's second. I was shocked though, Glassman pulled up between the free throw line and the layup instead of going for the layup like he's done and earned his 8 free throws. And they had so much time, they could have he could have pulled it back. They could have held for the last shot, or at least with 2-second differential, something like that.
Definitely, and just a moment ago, Royal could have had a steal, but he punched the ball away instead of grabbed it.
And now Hamilton can cut it to 11. They almost cut it to 10, but Savage missed the long three.
Hamilton needs a basket here. They need to get it to 10 or 11 before the end of the quarter. They have the last shot here. Need to make this one count if they have any hope in the fourth.
Fan favorite Julian Epstein as the Tiger faithful went crazy when he got off the bench, and then Ward from deep three. Oh, and it's tried to draw a foul, but he's not going to get that call. Savage's rebound isn't good. He's asking the ref why it wasn't a foul, but they didn't give it to him. And it's 47-34 Tigers in this second game of the Keith Yizar tournament. First for the Mamaroneck boys team, and when we get back, they lead by 13. Come back in 50 seconds to join us here on LMC Varsity Sports.
The LMC Media Production Van is a fully equipped mobile production unit. This custom-built van has cutting-edge professional video and telecommunications technology, high-definition cameras, and accommodates a full production crew. Interviews and events can be easily live-streamed from remote locations to the LMC cable channels and social media. This mobile unit allows for broadcasting from anywhere in our tri-municipal community and beyond. Sporting events, graduations, concerts, festivals, parades, and more. The LMC Media Production Van is ready to go whenever you need it.
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside Ian Sachs. I'm Charlie McGraw as the Tigers have it up 13. And the big guy, Glassman, and that's exactly what Hamilton needed, trailing by 13, is Savage, the playmaker, steals it, and Cosmo Hardinson fouls him. His first, team's third. And it was on the floor, but that's exactly, they didn't get the ball to start. They're down 13, and their star Savage steals it and was driving it, and that's not a bad foul by Hardinson. That could have been an easy 2.
That's one of those bang-bang fouls that you're just running faster than you can think of what's happening and end up given the contact, but still not a concern at all, as that's just the third of the half. Still several more before Hamilton has to shoot.
Count the basket for Chris Ward. He gets the call, and Hamilton will have their first free throw with 7:27 left in the game.
Foul on number
That's the right
33.
call there by the officials. Glassman definitely got there late after Ward put up the shot, and now Ward an opportunity to get into double figures for himself.
Ward misses the free throw, so Hamilton's 0 for 1 in free throws. Hamilton trails by 11 now. The long three by Roy, and rattles home. Aiden Roy has 10 points, and the Tigers lead by 14 again, 50-36. Ward pull-up three, air ball, stays in, a good save. What a save by Francis. And they have it here, and the three is off the front of the rim. And nothing gets a crowd going like an air ball. Had been quiet for the most part, but they got going when they were at the free throw line and then there.
But a nice turnout from the Mamaroneck student section tonight, as it's a Friday evening, and the inaugural Yizar tournament, as we have a timeout. And I guess this is a good time to talk a little bit about Keith Yizar, a 30-year career in the Mamaroneck School District, was a liaison, served as coach as well of the varsity basketball team. And before tip-off tonight, there was a moment of silence, and you could tell just how much he meant to this entire Mamaroneck community. And even looking over at Coach Carver during that moment of silence, and when they honored him and wrote down his resume and just how big of an impact he had on the entire Mamaroneck community. I was looking especially at Coach Carver, and you could tell that he was emotional and just how much of an impact Mr. Yizar had on him and every student here at Mamaroneck. And definitely a great tradition that is starting this year, but will be carried on for years to come here at Mamaroneck.
Yeah, great tradition that should carry on for years with this annual tournament. But he coached both the teams we cover, Mamaroneck and Rhinebeck, head coach, one of the few guys to coach both teams ever. And then he did PA announcing. He was a liaison, started a youth program, and just a great guy. And a tough loss almost a year ago this month that we lost him.
And you would always see Yizar at every Mamaroneck game, right courtside, cheering on the Tigers.
And he was a fixture at the Westchester County Center too during championship week as well. The same spot behind the, well, that was behind the basket. Front row as well. And two is good by Hamilton's Jamie Francis. And he has 7 all in the second half. It's a 12-point game. So Hamilton is not done yet. They've seen them score quickly, and they just need stops. And the two, great pass. Roy, 2, another foul. That was Webb, who scored on the great pass by Roy. Webb has 18.
Team's 5th.
Cosmo Hardinson has 2 fouls.
5:35.
Good defense though off the bench. He's only played about 4 or 5 minutes. About 4 minutes now. This whole fourth quarter and end of the first half. Just a sophomore, only sophomore on the Tigers, Hardinson. Tigers with the steal. Hamilton can't do that. And left-hand layup. Aiden Roy. He has 12 points and 9 of those in the second half.
Roy has really started to shine here over the last 2 quarters of this one.
Nice fake and layup, and Francis, who has 9 points all in the second half, is starting to come.
Francis as well has really stepped it up for Hamilton as Savage led them in the early portion of the second half through that third quarter, but it's been the Francis show here in the fourth.
Yeah, Savage has 18 all in the first 3 quarters, none here. Official gives it to Hamilton.
I am not sure at all about that call. It seemed like it was
Coach
definitely last touch.
Last touch by the official. As Keith Yizar
Francis was right next to the official.
Mr. Official, you know who you are. Because I guess the official feels like he interfered with him. And luckily it's not it's a 14-point game, and that's not a huge call, but I guess it is the right thing to do because he did. Hamilton probably would have got it if he didn't get in the way of the player, and he realized that. So, I mean, if it's in a closer game, that would have been a little, Coach Carver said it doesn't like the call.
Hamilton possession.
Carver not happy at all with that call, but nonetheless, it's Hamilton ball.
Ooh, layup no good. The layup just missed. The 3, the corner is good. Wow, what a turn of events there. Now it's 11-point game after that controversial call, and on the 3 by, who made that? Was that Harper? No, number 10.
Filder.
Who?
Filder from the corner.
He's just got 5 now, and yes, he brings it up. Filder. Yeah, I thought it was at a 10 or 20, but yeah, Filder. They got the second chance opportunity. Oh. He's struggling now. But he gets the ball right back, he passes, and trying to draw the offensive foul. Travel on Cosmo Hardison.
Possession to Hamilton.
Nate Bard back in the game for Friedman. 11-point game. Hamilton's hanging around here. 3:40 to go. They get a 3 or a 2 here, it's single digits again. Well, even if they get a 2, it's single digits. That could have been a foul, but they shot it and get the rebound out to Ward. Doing a good job of getting offensive rebounds. Ward's 3, bang! Wow, 8-point game, 54-46. How about Ward? He had a couple air balls, heard it from the crowd. He was struggling, and then he hits that big 3 here.
He has come up with some clutch points here down the stretch for Hamilton as the Red Raiders doing anything they can to claw back.
Travel, good defense. Ward has 12 points now, and he didn't like that call. He didn't Roy, but I think he did. He dragged it a little. And now they can make it a 2-possession game with any kind of basket here. Closest it's been since a long time. Oh, that was 2, I believe. That was a 2.
Foul on Cosmo Hardison.
Hardison has 3 fouls.
His 3rd, team 6th.
And Ward will have 2 free throws. He missed the first. He had an N1. It's 12 points though. 54-46. Student section with the dog barking chant.
First free throw is good.
They think they're at the Cleveland Brown game. And they're up 7. Down 7 now. Ward's free throw is good.
Second free throw is good.
And they call timeout. That's 6 in a row. They've cut it to 6 because they were down 54-42. Now it's 54-48, 2:55, closest we've been since the early stages of the first quarter. And we'll be right back here on LMC Varsity Sports. 30 seconds.
Did you know you can watch LMC Media on your Apple TV in full high definition? Go to the App Store and search for ScreenWeave. Install the Cablecast ScreenWeave channel. Look for the green icon. Open the channel, scroll to LMC Media, and press OK. Your device will remember your selection in the future. From within the app, you can watch all 3 of LMC's channels live. Or check out municipal and school board meetings, varsity sports, and more on demand.
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports following the 2 free throws by Chris Ward, closest we've been since the early stages here. It was 8-0, so this is basically closest it's been since 6-0. Although actually in the middle of the game, maybe in the second quarter, it was a 6-point game for a very, very brief time. And don't know what that was, forced it up, still had 15 seconds on the shot clock. Now they can make it a 1-possession game with a 3. Savage has the ball. He hasn't, no points here, but he's got 19 in the game in this quarter, and they get it to Ward, and Cosmo Hardenson's on him with 3 fouls. Getting up valuable minutes. What a pass, and they missed the layup because of the good defense by Bard and Glassman. That was huge defense. They made the layup go off.
Yeah, I think Glassman might have gotten a piece of it on the way up. And an important stop there to prevent the game from being cut to 4 as Hamilton worked it inside. But this is an important possession now for Mamaroneck, as we saw Carver call a timeout as soon as the Tigers brought it past half court. He realizes the point in the game where we are that Mamaroneck needs to get a score here. If the Tigers can answer this Red Raider run, quiet them down a little bit, that's so important as we head down the final stretch here of the 4th.
Yeah, and the Tigers, they're only up 6 now, closest it's been since midway through the second, and they just need to play their game. Interesting to see who they'll put in, but they need the ball in the hands of Webb. Webb's been their big scorer, or Roy, but they can't force it up before 15 seconds. They got to take time off the clock. Every possession, their last possession was very bad. They got to do better with their possessions.
Well, I'd also look for the Tigers to try to work inside to Glassman. They have had success with that throughout the game today. They've gone away from him the last several possessions, and that has allowed Hamilton to stage their comeback here. Mamaroneck has not been getting the quality of shots that they were getting earlier in the game.
And they get it into Freeman. All the starters are back in the game. Yeah. Conway may not have started, but everyone but Conway. Guys with the most minutes, basically. As Freeman comes back in, Hardenson's out, and Bard's out. Yeah, Bard started and Conway didn't, but this is good. Only 5 seconds on the shot clock. That's a long 2, and they miss it. But they did take time, and they get the rebound. That's huge. The whole reset, they can slow it down. Instead, they drill the 3, risky 3, but it doesn't matter, and it's a 9-point lead. I was thinking the 30 seconds on the shot clock could reset, but Friedman hits it, and he's got 8 points. And the 3 is off the front of the iron and no good, and rebound, a huge rebound by Webb. 1:20 to go. Tigers lead by 9, and they have the ball.
Mamaroneck's last possession is exactly why coaches preach hitting the offensive glass. That's exactly what Glassman did. Led to the kick out and the open 3 to bump the lead back up to 9 as we hit a minute.
And my other coaches preach you gotta get the boards on the defensive end, because Hamilton wasn't able to get it, and it might be the nail in the coffin as they made the lead extend to 9. No basket, foul on the floor. Hamilton, and it's only their 4th foul. 50 seconds. They let a lot of time go off. Now it resets at 35. They really should have just started fouling. If they had wanted any shot to come back down 9, they just started, because it makes it 1-1, they just started fouling. Mamaroneck can play keep away for 35 seconds until they foul them. They got to foul now. I mean, they can just wind down the clock the rest of the game. And they're not fouling. 4 fouls in the team, they got to foul. He's telling them to foul. You want to foul, not They just let the whole thing, and the long three, I don't know why, and no rim. The three by Webb is good! Could have been a foul too. Webb, and that'll do it. They're up 12 with 12 seconds to go. Savage misses the three, misses, and that is missed. 3 shots missed by Hamilton, and frustration fouls. Ref comes in to break it up. Up 12. That was a crazy sequence. How did they not foul? There was 1:20 to go. They had 3 fouls, down 9. You're probably not going to come back, but any chance you have, and that's the difference between an assistant coach and a head coach. A head coach screams foul, foul, foul.
Well, London was calling for his team to foul, and then once they did it on that possession, they were letting it go, and ultimately cost them a chance at the game.
I mean, they were down 9 with 1:20 to go. They're probably not going to come back. But if you want any chance, you got to foul 4 times. They could have only took 10 seconds off the clock, got the ball back, hit a 3, you're down 6. You never know what's going to happen. And they did start yelling a little too late, but that was just a crazy finish. It was like they were helpless, and it became a 12-point win. It was